Hello and welcome back, everyone. Here we are. We're back for some more Modern. We took a break last week, a couple days, to play some Pioneer, and now we're back. Or this week? I don't know when this video is coming out. But anyway, we took a break some point to play some Pioneer. Tried out a Jund mid-range deck. We improved upon the first version. Definitely looking forward to working on that some more. But for now, we're back to Modern. And I didn't play Eldrazi Tron while we had Once Upon a Time legal in the format. I didn't really, this isn't particularly a deck that I love to play, but it is one of my more popular decks, and it is one I do enjoy from time to time. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're playing a little bit of Eldrazi Tron. I am excited to play it, see how it goes. This is pretty much what I've seen as pretty much a stock list. Sideboard, maybe not so much, but the main board, pretty much what I expect. Now that Once Upon a Time is gone. Chalice the Void, of course, Walking Ballistas, Karn the Great Creators, 2 Ugin the Ineffable, 2 Endbringers, All is Dust, the rest of the package as usual. Of course, we don't have the Mycosynth Lattice anymore for the instant win. Lock out your opponent, but Karn still has a lot of great targets, like Ensnaring Bridge, Worm Coils, Sky Sovereign, Council Flagship, Mystic Forge, or just some Silver Bullet Graveyard Hate pieces, Liquid Metal Coating, a Spyglass, Torpor Orb, stuff like this. This is a deck we've played quite a bit. I think 4 times or so, 4 or 5 times. It's definitely one I enjoy. So, yeah, let's hop into some matches here with it, see how it goes. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And let's get this going. Alrighty, so we're on the play here for round number 1, and we're going to mulligan this hand. Yikes. This one is also a mulligan. Alright, this one's better. I'm going to put Reality Smasher and a Matter Reshaper back. Uh-oh, burn. Alright, well, this Chalice of the Void at least will be good. Dismember. Okay. I mean, that's not a good card here, but what can I say? I hope this is the part where we hope they don't have any more yeeks. Okay. Well, hopefully Chalice of the Void will be a big enough hit here. Alright, we drew a second Tron piece, which is good. We do get to play that next turn, but I think our best chance of winning here is Chalicing on 1. Already a lot of damage done, but next turn we get to go Eldrazi Temple, Matter Reshaper. Hopefully then into... Oh, no. Are we just dead? We go to 4 here. Alright, we gotta hope the last card in hand is... Alright, Scavenger Grounds. We gotta hope the last card... Ooh... I gotta hope the last card in hand is a 1 cost. Yeah, I mean, we were dead to any spell anyway. Yeah. So, alright. Sideboard. Alright. think we're gonna want spatial contortion as removal over dismembers. I definitely want worm coil and skyship over maybe over Endbringer. No. Maybe we don't bring in the skyship. Maybe we just bring in the worm coil because it can gain us life potentially. Yep. Alright, let's keep this, I guess. I mean, we couldn't be doing anything really on turn 1 anyway. At least it's going to be a matter of shaper on 2 into a turn 3 Thought Knot. Yep. Or just hit a tower off top. Nope, Walking Blow. Ooh, that's a good one too, though. Yep. Alright, matter of shaper. Alright, we do need lands, though, because these can be cast off this, but these guys cannot. Trigger. Battlefield. I mean, that's good. That's certainly helping with the overall mana situation. Alright, an Ugin. I guess it technically would have been more mana efficient to do it the other way, but Smash, Bolt, Guide, Eidolon, Boros Charm. If we're going to take a Lightning Bolt here, I mean, I just don't really care too much about their other threats. I guess they could go... Yeah, now they can't double spell either this turn. I guess if they draw a land, they can. Oh my gosh, really? Oh, that's the worst. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yikes. And they have Smash to Smithereens too. Which means our Worm Coil Engine doesn't actually protect us here. Huh. Are we supposed to blow this? No, I don't think so, right? God, but we are in so much trouble here. Yep. Take out one unknown. Okay, I think we take Boros Charm because it's the most damage coming across. Yeah, let's take Boros Charm. And then I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna play this for 1. Just to prevent as much damage as possible here. Yep, well, that was the worst case scenario. Now they get to skewer us. Yep. I know what Wormcoil could go get. Or, I mean, Karn could go get here. I think we have to just blow the blast zone. Oh, we're just dead to... Maybe we're supposed to take a smash to smithereens, because then we're at 2. We have more mana this turn. Yep. Alright, well that's a rough start to a league. Alright, we'll be back in just a minute with the next round. Alrighty, we are on the draw here, and we got a pretty good hand. I'm going to keep it. Burn is always one of those matchups where when Tron's good, Burn usually is also good in the format. So it's upsetting to lose, obviously. Oh, no. Yeah, we're just going to kill it. Most decks playing Arbor Elf are not decks that we want to deal with. Alright. Actually, yeah, let's just play out the expedition map, right? No reason not to. Blood Moon. Magus. Nice. Alright, I'll pass there. Blood Braid. Alright, Season Pyro. This is not looking good for us here. I gotta be honest. Take 5. Okay. Alright, 2/2 Ballista. Alright, they got too many fucking cards in hand. Interesting choice. I didn't even do the math. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we're just fucking dead. Never mind. Yeah. We had to kill the Bloodbraid to survive. Alright, so... How do we beat this? How do we win this matchup? Jesus. We don't have anything in our sideboard that I think helps here. I guess Spatial Contortions are pretty good. Against this deck, Chalice the Void on 1 doesn't do a whole lot. There's Chalice on 2. Chalice on 3 is pretty strong. But I don't think that's really where we want to be at. Let's cut 2 Chalices here. Might be wrong. Maybe that's fine, but I don't think that's where we want to be at. I don't think trying to double Chalice or I mean Chalice on 3 is where we want to be at. So here the problem is, if they have the turn 2 Magus or Blood Moon or whatever, we're in trouble. I keep it anyway though, because if they don't have it, we're in good shape. I guess also, technically speaking, we can always go get a waste with this. They do Magus us on turn 2. And they come on 7, so they have to have a ramp spell of some type on 1 here. Yep. Well, we drew the Chalice. Unfortunately, I mean, obviously, if we could Chalice on 1, we would have kept it. Oh, boy. Please just slam a 4-drop. Please just sound like Bloodbraid into nothing. Oh, no. Another power plant. Alright, well that's an annoying setback. But I think we take a turn off here. What? No. So I don't like where this is going. Oh god. 6 mana? Can we even beat an Inferno Titan? Guess we're about to find out. Alright, just a Bloodbraid. Alright, they can stomp it. That's not terrible. There's that. Alright, we need something good here. Mind Stone. So, Mind Stone. Map. Pass the turn. 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Yeah. I got some bad feeling about this one. Oh, I'm dumb. Yep, that was a punt. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. Alright, on to the next round. Alright, so this is a decent hand. We got 2 Tron pieces and a tower, which means we have turn 3 Thought Knot and Dismember. So I'm going to keep this. I may even lead on Eldrazi Tower just in the hopes that we draw a tower off the top. Alright, they mulligan to 6 here. They keep on 6. Alright, what are Foothills? Different Tron piece. I'm still going to lead on Temple, because I think the potential of hitting another Temple is great enough that it's worth trying to angle shoot for. I mean, obviously, we draw a tower or an expedition map next, we're going to be a little upset, but it is what it is. 2-wooded Foothills, interesting. Well, you remember that thing I said about if we draw the tower next, we're going to feel real stupid? Well, I feel real stupid. I mean, it was probably just correct to just lead on one of the Tron lands, but I don't know. Then again, hindsight's, 2020, right? Like, technically, our odds of drawing an Urza's Tower was 1 card better. Because we hadn't drawn one yet. This has been a rough league. We start off playing against Burn, which is one of our worst matchups. Then we turn around and play Ponza, which is definitely our worst matchup. Magus? Clothis. Okay. She'll be annoying, but we can deal, I think. Alright, let's go. Thought not. Also playing against another red-green land destruction Ponza type deck. So 2 for 2 on that one. Next turn we have Tower. So we can play both these next turn. That's pretty good. Assuming we don't get Blood Moon or something like that. Checking this up. I'm going to take Chandra. They can double up to kill our Thought Not, but if they're going to 2 for 1 us, well, I guess it'd be 2 for 2 because they get a draw card off of it. And they still lose a card. But they're still spending 2 spells to kill our Thought Not, so you're drawing a random card. So I guess I'm more okay with it. Nope, just a Magus. I can dig it. I guess let's just take the Bone Crusher. I don't really care about either of these, I don't think. We could have just gone Smasher here. Just get damage across. But, I mean, next turn we potentially put lethal on table. Now we don't because they're going to gain 2 life. So even if they don't just throw both their lightning bolts at one of our Thought Not Seers. Yep, which that's what they're going to do, it looks like. Yep. I gotta draw a card. Alright, let's go. Reality Smasher. Karn. Not sure what I want to do with Karn yet, so let's just attack for 9. It's down tick. Nope, they concede. Okay. Alright, so again, I think these in, and I think this deck is mostly 2s and 3s, 3s and 4s. I still don't feel like Chalice is where we want to be in this matchup. Like, if we could play it on turn 1, it would be good, but we can't play it on turn 1. And I think it's okay later in the game because we can just lock them out, but it's a tough one. There they clearly just didn't have a great hand against us. I mean, they top decked the Magus, but we had the answer for it right away. Another thing we have to be careful of is we need a colorless source for spatial contortion. Which means we may want to prioritize fetching our wastes. with maps. It's gonna be tough. So I mean, this has a wastes in it. But I think it's just too little. Maybe mulligan to 6. I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm only keeping it because we won the last game. So if we end up getting blown out here, I'm okay with it. But honestly, I'm not super confident one way or the other here. They go to 5, which makes me feel a little bit better. But at the same time, they're obviously digging for a Magus of the Moon or a Blood Moon. So they go to 4. Wow. Well, if they don't lean on a 1-drop, we're definitely going. Actually, we're probably not because they're gonna get two land, 2 turns before we get to chalice them. I feel like you gotta basically keep any 4 that's playable at this point. Unless your 3 is just literally 2 lands and a Magus, and you hope that we just don't draw any more lands for the rest of the game. Alright, we're going to conceal the wastes until the last second. Do we want to play a chalice on 1 here? Shuts off Arbor Elf. It shuts off Utopia Sprawl. And it's going to be a long time before we get a chance to chalice for 3. So even if they go Magus here, we get a Matter Shaper. Well, alright, they missed their land drop. That is huge for us. Well, Matter Shaper. Again, yes, playing the wastes words. We could have played the waste. But playing the tower means if they don't Blood Moon us and we top deck a okay, trigger battlefield. All right, so Braid shows me they clearly don't have any 1-drops in their hand. They're just missing land drops. Because if they had 1-drops, they would shatter the chalice. All right. Yep. I guess let's just take. We take Magus. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, they concede. All right. 1 and 2. Again, our first 2 losses were to 2 of our arguably worst matchups. Our third matchup being against the same as our second matchup, but our opponent just did not draw very well. Unfortunately, because of the way Eldrazi Tron's built, you don't have a lot of sideboard options. Like Jund, you get a lot you can do against your worst matchups because you have 15 slots. You know, Eldrazi Tron kind of gets away with the fact that it plays really powerful creatures, normally at less value than or at a lower curve than most decks get to play. Of course, in these kind of matchups, though, where they're stone raining you and pillaging you and things like that, you're not getting that same luxury. So, all right, we're gonna go on to the next round here, and yeah, we'll be back in just a second. On the play for round 4. Yeah, we're gonna snap keep this puppy. Turn 2 Thought-Knots here? I think so. That'd be dope if we draw the third one so we can go turn 3 and bring her 2. Now, obviously, what's going to happen though is our opponent's going to turn 1 Thoughtseizes and take our Thought-Knots, so. So I got another Eldrazi or another Tron deck coming up after this one that we're gonna do for next week or tomorrow, whichever. Oh my god, I hate when I'm right. Oh, it's so frustrating. That is the worst feeling ever. Oh my god, being right's the worst feeling ever. Yep. Rip Thought-Knots here. Damn, that sucks. Alright, let's just draw another one off top. Alright. Now let's draw that third Eldrazi Temple so we can just go Endbringer. Also note, this is an Eldrazi spell. So we only need 3 more mana to cast it. Our opponent just said, if you could not top deck 3 Reality Smashers in 2 games like my last opponent, that would be much appreciated. Alright, we're going to try not to do that for our opponent. That's funny. Alright, they're Mardu, which is good to know. Temple. So Tech Edge could be relevant. Alright. It does suck, but we do have good old Karn. Now, I don't know what we're going to get, but we are going to go get something. Let's get liquid metal coat up there. We'll get liquid metal coating and hope Karn survives the turn. No, why would Karn survive a turn? Yep. Alright. So we gotta draw our waste or we're just dead? Well, I mean, we're not technically dead yet. Play a 2/2 Ballista. It kind of seems like the best thing to do right now, given the fact that, at least this way we don't draw land next turn. Well, hell, at this point, unless it's a waste, we can't do anything anyway. Well, if we just draw 2 lands the next 2 turns. Alright, we're taking 4 here. You hit liquid metal coating, which is already really pretty much dead to us anyway. Alright, rip all his dust. Yep. Down to 1 card. To Plains. Alright, well. Alright. It's just a race, I guess, at this point. Can't auto pass. Auto pass is how we accidentally die. By accidentally die, I mean our walking ballista accidentally dies. Yep. Alright. Killing the Bone Crusher. I am discard the Smasher because I think Endbringer is better in the long run. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We can't cast either of them, so. Of course, returning this and killing and discarding this would be pretty bad. Well. How many 3-drops do we have that we can cast? Just Dismembers? Is it worth it to Chalice them for 3? Maybe? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I just know that Colgon's command would be one of the biggest blowout is pick up Bone Crush Giant and make us discard, so. Alright. And for now I'm gonna plus. Next turn out of the board, I think go to Walking Ballista or Mystic Forge. One, two, three, four. Get a 4/4 Ballista. Yes. Now let's get Worm Coil. I hope it lives. Go to combat. Down to 6. We have, I guess, let's go with Mystic Forge. I don't. There we go. All right. We didn't see any whatchamacallit, what's that stupid card called? Season Pyros. But they're Mardu. Like, they gotta be playing something like that to fuel their graveyard, right? Like, Pyromancer, like Mardu Pyromancer, that's like their best angles. So is it worth it to bring in ley lines? And what would we cut for ley lines? Maybe 3 cuts to make. I think we may cut. Perhaps let's do this. So let's go move these right here. So maybe 1. Maybe 2. Maybe 3, because maybe Dismembers is not that very good. What do we think? Do we think this member's good? They're probably mostly tokens and stuff like that. And this is literally 6 damage to kill a whatchamacallit. So actually I'm gonna do this. We're gonna leave the ballista. Try this. Now, obviously, if we're wrong and they're not playing, like if they're just playing like a Mardu, good stuff. Oh, yikes. Maybe begin on 7. If we get Thoughtseize and lose this Mind Stone or this Chalice, we're in trouble. I kept on 7 though. I'm gonna keep it. This is certainly more of an ill-advised choice, but I don't know. Yep, Inquisition. I'm assuming they're taking either Mind Stone or Chalice here. Well, those are only choices, so never mind. They have to take one of these two. All right, so their hand, that tells me their hand's full of 1-drops. Or we're really going to be in a world of hurt and they're going to K-command us next turn and blow up our Mind Stone. And make us discard. Yeah, I got that feeling. Alright, they're not on Blood Moon for right now, which is good. They might be on Pillage or something like that. Yeah, Pillage. Nope, Bone Crusher, okay. A little hard cast Bone Crushy. Yikes. Alright, gonna take Guile, because that's gonna be a 2-for-1 no matter what. Yeah, Mountain. Yeah, I'm assuming just Dreadbore now. Yep. Alright. Bolt and 2 unknown. Which likely will not be unknown for very much longer. Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's draw a land here. Any land will do. It's not a land. It's not a land. Now Blood Moon is likely the end of the game, unfortunately. Alright. At this point, I think we're just too far behind. I think it's over. They probably have 2. They probably have 2 removals supposed to kill a Thought Knot anyway. Okay. Season Pyro. So they are on Season Pyros. So, in my defense, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking Hazoret. We're dead no matter what, right? Because it sacks us for 5. That makes us sack, and yeah. And then we take 4. Very, very not cool. So, although I don't know if Leyline's a good enough. I don't know if Leyline's worth it really here. It doesn't feel like anything else is better. And it can shut off value from Seasoned Pyromancer. We didn't see anything like Smiting Helix. We didn't see Ransack the Lab. Ugh. Maybe just like this stuff's worth it. Why are you not going in? Maybe it's just more worth it like that. Well, given the fact that they get a draw step, I don't think we can keep this hand. If they don't have a Thoughtseize, probably in okay shape as long as we hit our land drops. There's no way they don't have a Thoughtseize though, right? Alright, I'm too greedy to say no. I'm too greedy not to mulligan, not to keep or to mulligan this hand. Well, we're just gonna go with that. Okay. So Chalice on 3 is certainly where we want to be at. But let's just... I think Season Pyro is going to enable them to race us the best. And hopefully by the time they get to start doing anything here, it's just too late. Although I suppose I could see an argument for taking the Lightning Bolt because they can't double bolt our spell then. Well. Alright. They go to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright. Clock is the same, but they don't get a draw another card based on the way our hand is. Well, yeah. So board wipe here probably wins the game for them. but the 3 cards we know about in their hand are not good enough, and they have to have another land likely. So that would mean the 2 unknown cards would have to be something really good. Alright, our opponent concedes. We got the win. Sometimes Eldrazi Tron just does what Eldrazi Tron does, and you win the game even though you don't hit your land drops. Based on what we saw the hand being, I'm glad that we didn't chalice on turn 2. But that being said, I think normally the right choice is chalice on 1, because we could have gotten really punished if they had a fatal push. So, alright, we're going to play the final round. We'll be right back in a second. Alright, so we are on the draw for round 5, and we have a decent hand. I'm going to keep it. It's a little slow, but based on the fact that we don't know what we're playing against, I hope this will be good enough. Yeah, now they know we were playing Eldrazi Tron. They are definitely Death Shadow, which means it's chalice on 1, which won't get to resolve because they're going to Thought Seize it. This chalice on 1, of course, would have been pretty back-breaking for them likely game 1 here. Alright. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pass the turn here. Hex Parasite. Okay, I mean, that's pretty a counter to Karn. They're just slamming Death Shadow as quickly as they can. Alright, well, it's likely this is going to be too big for us to kill anytime in the near future. Alright, they're Mardu Death Shadow, it looks like, so... Well, if I was them, I would not do it again unless they have a way to kill our Reality Smasher. Alright, well. Okay, so they just had another one. And we cannot beat that, so we'll just go on to the next game here. Can't beat 10/10s, unfortunately. And we only had 4 mana for a Thought-Knot Seer. Alright, so sideboard against them. I think we gotta have to kill the stupid thingy-majigger. Cut a Matter Shaper, and I'm gonna cut... maybe a Ballista. I feel like we have to kill it. This is going to be tough. This is not something I feel like is a great matchup for us. If we can resolve Chalice without getting discard spelled, I think we're in great shape, but it's going to be such a high... Stop doing that. You're not even anywhere... I'm not even pressing on you. But it's such a high... And again, they look like they're Mardu, so it doesn't even look like they're... Like, if they were Grixis or 4-color, that'd be different. Then I'd feel comfortable ringing Leylines, something like that. But they don't look like they're any of that, so I'm not sure what to do here. This is certainly not a matchup I wanted to play or was hoping to play. Yeah, I mean, also them having another Death Shadow was also super inconvenient for us. To be fair, our deck is just not one to cooperate. It doesn't feel like. It feels like a lot of times it just doesn't want to do it. And I don't feel like a lot of the hands I'm keeping are bad. I mean, yeah, some of them are a little maybe too risky, but I don't feel like I'm keeping bad hands necessarily. I feel like they're very high upside, but also very low or very high downside. Low downside? It could be really, really good, or they could be really, really bad. Alright, well, I'm going to keep this because we do have a Blast Zone. So, Mulligan's to 6. I'm assuming they're looking for some kind of Blood Moon, Stone Rain-esque effect. Could also just be they're looking for a better hand. I mean, that's always possible. From what I've read about Mardu Death Shadow, a lot of players agree that it is not the most consistent at times. Chalice of the Void off top one time. Dang. Alright, we're going to pass. Yep. Yep. Okay. So they're going to take Thought Knot Seer here. They might be pressured into taking Spatial Contortion, though, because we can just kill this and then play our Thought Knot. Yeah, they just take that. Alright, we're looking for the Mine, Joey. Mine. Do not fuck this up, buddy. Huh. So right now they can't push our Thought Knot Seer. Let's take Dismember. Play this. I'm going to crack it right away. I think I just want to get a Wastes. What's their hand look like? Man, we can't cut them off colors. Let's just get Wastes, I think. Here I have another tower. Yeah, let's just get Wastes. I guess we could get a second Blast Zone, but our hand is very unfortunately all lands. I mean, they can attack to deal us 2 damage, but like, they're better just to sit back and hope we can't attack into it. Alright. Something good? I'd say so. I'd say that's pretty good. So the problem is if we don't do 3, they can kill it with K command. We got 1 unknown. Hold on 1 second. Alright, well I couldn't find a list for Mardu. I'm just gonna do this for 3 though. Yep. They're gonna make me discard and pick up the Street Wraith, I'm assuming. So we know they have Street Wraith and 2 other cards. Down to 7. Yikes, they drop half to exile. Stony Silence. Okay. It's gonna shut down Karn. Well, it doesn't actually shut down Karn. I don't want to attack in. I feel like our Thought-Knot Seer is just far better than what they have going on. And I'm not going to move this up. Well, we can't Ghost Quarter him either because that triggers Revolt, so I don't know. I feel like maybe we're supposed to try to push Revolt on the offensive, but I like it. Well, I like seeing that. Woohoo! Buddy. Oh man, that feels good getting them on 3 with the Chalice. Shadow. Kill a Shadow. Yep. Alright. On to the final round of the league. This is the one for the big bucks. Yep, this is the one for the big bucks. Alright, so man, this is tough. I think we just leave it the same way. I don't know what we could change. This shuts down Ranger Captain of Eos, does it? Does it shut down Ranger Captain? One way to look. Do we have Ranger Captains? You're hyphened. It isn't enter the battlefield trigger. I don't think that's worth it, right? They're Mardu Shadow. Could shut off Tidehull Sculler, but they're ahead of us a turn. It's not worth it. Let's just run it back. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's supposed to come in this matchup. I don't feel like it, though. Yeah, I looked quite a ways on Goldfish and could not find a Mardu. I mean, not to say they don't have any, but we got a Blast Zone and we have a Chalice. They kept on 7 though. All right, I'm gonna keep it, I guess. Interesting. Yep. Oh god, if we get Blood Moon, we're in trouble. No? Ooh, Fulminate, that's just as bad. Yep. Well. Tide Hollow? Yeah, I don't have responses anyway. They're probably going to take Matter Shaper because that's the only card in our hand we can cast right now. Yep. Also, to note, we can't cast our Expedition map now because of our good old Chalice of the Void. Also, Karn doesn't even have that. Isn't even going to be that good. Okay. Ranger Captain. Yep. I'm assuming they're playing something else like Mother or Ballista. Oh, Ballista. It'd have to be Ballista. They can't get. I mean, they could get Mother of Runes. They can't get Hex. They can't cast Hex Parasite either. Thought not off top one time. Dang it. Is it worth it to play you? I don't think so. Because we get one activation off of you to go get something. I guess we get like Walking Ballista. No, I don't like that. I don't think there's any value in actually playing Karn this turn. Oh, that is cool being able to Hex Parasite and 5 me. Nice. We're winning this race, right? Like, without them having some kind of other threat, we're winning this race, right? Okay, they obviously have something now to kill our Reality Smasher. Kaya's Guile. No, another Ranger Captain. Alright. They may have a Kolaghan's Command for this. Sure. Attack for 5. Attack for 2. Okay. Land? Thought not. Alright. 4/1 drops. I guess we take Path to Exile. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pass the turn. Oh, the Sculler. Alright, this time I'm assuming they're going to take either Ugin or All Is Dust. I don't think they take Karn because most of the cards we can get with Karn are shut off anyway. No, they do take Karn. Okay, they take the Castable one. I also am a fan of that. We could cast this for... We can't cast it for 3, so there's no point in casting it at this point. Alright. Oh, I should have pumped this up. I should have put this on 3. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, that was... Ugin. For now, I'm just going to plus it, I think. Could we play in 2 reserve, maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, I missed it. We should have definitely pumped Blast Zone up to 3 at the end of the turn. That way, when we untap, say this turn, we could go minus Ugin, kill a Tide Hollow, below this, kill the 3 drops. Well, that would certainly be Tron. Alright, well, we managed to pull the 3 and 2 off. We came from behind there. Played arguably what, in my opinion, from playing E-Tron, the worst 2 matchups I could ever ask for are Burn and then Ponza type decks. I mean, I know the red-green mid-range deck's not really Ponza anymore, but it plays enough. It plays similar enough that it hurts. Yeah, I mean, the deck does what the deck does. It's not very interesting. It's not very exciting. It's consistent to some extent. One thing I do think about the deck is it beats itself a lot. It honestly beats itself a lot. Which it is what it is. It's not something that's great. It's not something I think is super bad. But I think it's the thing that lets the deck not be too much is the fact that it beats itself. And I mean, back when Eye of Ugin existed, if Eye of Ugin wasn't banned, this deck I think would be too much. But now I don't think it's that. Now without Eye of Ugin, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I still think Eye of Ugin would be too much to unban. I don't think that's one of the cards that should come off the ban list. For a lot of different reasons. But anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this one, let me know in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Catch you guys next time.